Hi guys, how are you? This is Khalifa for a new video in my channel Cyber with Khalifa. So today we're gonna do threat hunting, like always with Splunk. I'm gonna show you how to do threat hunting, like with Splunk. Create SPL command with Splunk to SPL query with Splunk to detect attacks. So today we have our challenge in CyberDefender is BumbleBee. So it's correlate Windows event logs and Sysmon data across enterprise system using ELK or Splunk to reconstruct a multi-stage cyber attack. So here we're gonna try to detect this attack. We're gonna do this for 3 parts. Today I'm gonna show you the initial access, the execution, and defense evasion. Okay, so this is the infrastructure of the our IT infrastructure. So we have DMZ here where we have our mail coming here, and here we have our LAN and our blue team stacks. As here we're gonna use Splunk, not Elasticsearch. So and you can use Elasticsearch, but for me I prefer Splunk. Okay, so we're gonna directly go here and start with the scenario saying here compliant secure company has fallen victim to a significant security breach initiated by a phishing mail. So we know that it's a phishing mail attack. An inspecting employee interacted with a malicious email, along the attacker infiltrate the company network. So we're gonna see this after. We're gonna start also in the first with the initial access. The initial access meaning the point where the malicious actor starts his attack. Basically, we know it's phishing attack. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna go to our Splunk here, and as you see here, what we're gonna do. So we're gonna directly go to search and reporting. So what we know about this, so I'm gonna show you. Yes, so what we know that we're gonna start by our index, that's main. I did some search and I know that the host already is this IP. Okay, is this IP. I'm gonna show you just 1 second. And here when you see we know that this is where we receive our mails. Okay, it's the mail infrastructure. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this IP. I'm gonna also put the process postfix. Postfix is basically it's designed to determine the sending, like who sent this mail, and the route, like we used to see emails, to see address, IP addresses, domain name, etc. So we're gonna use this process and we're gonna look for a established connection. Okay, we just want to establish a connection. We're gonna start our research, and basically we're gonna have 2 mail. Okay, you're gonna tell me how I can be sure that this is the malicious IP. You're gonna take the domain name that sending the mail, put it in VirusTotal like here, and we find here that 12 antivirus detect this as a malicious IP. So for us it's the malicious IP. Okay, so we're gonna continue, and we're gonna continue with this. The second one is during the initial phase of the attack, a suspicious file was downloaded via a webmail client. The file hash can help confirm its identity and the origin. So identify the SHA-256 hash of the download file and provide it. So in this case, for me, I start always by doing this query. Okay, I'm gonna show you this query. This query is looking for downloads file that came from Chrome. Okay, I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna start searching. Okay, so here we have a lot of event, but we're gonna search for file name, and here we have a ISO file. Okay, this ISO file, it's literally it's like here he installed a CSV. It's not normal, but it's a file, you know. But here we have an ISO file. Okay, he download this file. We're gonna click and see what's contained. What's this file do? We're gonna see, and we're gonna try to get the hash. As you see, this is the hash, and also we know that this file comes from this this host, this endpoint. We're gonna see this endpoint. And we know that the attack, it's directly he's attacking this one. Okay, because after he gonna do privilege escalation, he gonna do peer-to-peer connection. So we have to know like the path of the attacker. Okay, so here, as we know that the attacker is literally 1 second. Yes, we know that the attacker attacked the first machine here, and the employee, he's download the file, and we have the file here. Okay, all good here. So we gonna go to our CyberDefender and see for execution. Okay, he said during the investigation it was identified that a file executed by the user initiated a series of events that lead to the execution of malicious code. Okay, so basically here what we do, we have some information. I have that this file, we download this file. Okay, we're gonna take this file, we're gonna use the information that we have already, the Nova secure audit finding. We're gonna use this file, and also we're gonna use this event ID. I'm gonna tell you what this event ID stands for. So this event ID stands for file creation. Why I use it? Because he said during the investigation it was identified that a file executed by the user. Okay, so we know that someone create a file. Okay, and this file come from this malicious file that our employee downloaded. Okay, so we're gonna start our research, and we're gonna see all the file in our system, and here we have all the file name. We have compliance report, we have PDF file. So basically here the file that we're looking for is this one. Okay, compliance report, and yes, this is the file that we're looking for. So what's the name of the file executed by the user? We know that's executed by our host, that is here, and the user administrator user. And when we go to this file, okay, we know that this is the malicious file because it launched from 7-zip file, because it's he unzipped the file. Okay, and we know that it's targeted this one, and it's come from this folder, Nova secure audit findings. Okay, so we're gonna pass to the next question. That he say, following the execution of the previous file, a file was loaded and executed by legitimate Windows utility as a part of the attack chain. What is the name of the file? So we have already our chain of attack. Okay, we start by detecting the mail, the phishing mail. We detect the hash. After this, we detect the malicious file, and what we're gonna do here, we're gonna use 1 second, we're gonna use this. So here we know that we're gonna see the process name. Okay, so I'm gonna see the file. He said here, one second, I'm gonna just verify. Legitimate Windows utility. Okay, so when it's coming for Windows utility, always the hacker try to launch a DLL file. Okay, so we're gonna start by this DLL file and see what is you're gonna see here. We're gonna remove this. Okay, I'm gonna remove this and remove also this. So and you're gonna start searching, and you're gonna see if this DLL file launched by second. I think I have to already. Yeah, so here we have a lot of things. You're gonna look for command line, and here, as you see, our legitimate process Windows utility launching this file. It's a malicious file starting with DLL randall32 randall32.exe. So here we show that this is the malicious file that launched by legitimate Windows utility. Okay, so the next question said the bacon spawned an instance of specific executable. What's the name of the created process? Okay, so here what you're gonna do, it's really simple. We're gonna looking for yes, what we're gonna look for, we have a chain of attack, like I said, and we're gonna now we know that randall32 it's malicious, so we're gonna see if randall32 launched in another process. So we're gonna use the event ID 4688. So for the event ID 4688, it's a new process. Okay, so a new process has been created. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come here and take randall32 and event ID 4688. Okay, so here we're gonna see all the malicious process launched by randall32. Why randall32? Because we know it's already malicious because it's launched in another DLL file. Okay, we're gonna go straight forward to new process, and like you see here, we have this process. Okay, to be sure that this is a malicious process, we're gonna take this process and delete this and see what this process do. Okay, what's the events that this process do. And like you see here, we have a lot of logs, but to be sure, we have here network event ID. We have a lot of event ID, but like I said, he is doing peer-to-peer connection. He connected with other process, with other machines, so it's malicious. Imaging devices.exe is not created to do connection with files, so it's red flag for us. Okay, return to our MITRE Defender, and here say in DC1 attacker dropped a compressed archive, likely staging for malicious activity. Then they then executed the command to extract content. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here to this host. Okay, I'm gonna go to this host. After going to this host, we're gonna use cmd.exe, and we're gonna see all the command line launched in our domain controller. Okay, we're gonna go here and click I'm gonna do a table. I think it's better. I'm gonna do a table with those. And you're gonna see the user that he launched this. Okay, so the table, the command table is gonna give us the ability to see what command launched. We have time, so what we're gonna do, we have 32, we're gonna see 100 per page, and here we can see, and like here we know that this is the malicious one, because like I'm gonna explain you why. Because he said dropped a compressed archive file, so it's a 7Z file. It's like I said, zip file, and he used then executed command to extract its content. So this is the command, because we have the file and we have the executable command. Okay. After, for defense evasion, a process injection occurred in IT01 where a new thread was created. So for all of process injection, we use the 8 for create remote thread, and is detect when a process create thread in another process. This technique used by malware to inject code. Okay, so it's simple. We're gonna choose our host, that is IT01, and our event ID 8. You're gonna look for the process injection, and like we see here, we have an injection, and here we have a technique ID process injection. That's also said that this is a process injection. And to see what's inside, it's really simple. You go to event data XML, and we have a start address. This the start address of the process injection. So I think it's enough for today. We did this part. We have part 2, part 3 to finish this this room of threat hunting with Splunk. So stay tuned and subscribe and a like, and see you next time. Thank you.